Hey yogis, Mandy from Private Yoga. You've asked me to do a 5-minute neck stretch for those of you who have been working from home or homeschooling the kids, a bit sore in the upper back and the neck area. So let's start. You can stay seated in your chair. Spin around and take your right hand to match my side. We're going to sit on your hand. Think about the top of the arm bone rolling back and draw down. Soften this left side. And start to drop your left ear over towards your left shoulder. You'll feel the stretch along the outside of the neck. If this shoulder is starting to creep up, be conscious of drawing that down. Take 2 breaths here into the side of the neck. Then you can start to turn the chin over towards the left, drop it down, and you'll start to feel it on the back of the body. Lift the chin and turn it right over to the left side. And then come back to center. We'll do the second side. So take the left hand and sit. Just so you've got some pressure there, drop down with the left shoulder and drop your right ear to the right side. You start to feel all those muscles that hold the neck up lengthen. Another breath here. Diagonally drop the chin down towards the right pec. And then lift and turn that chin over to the right side. Release the hand and come back to center. Now staying where you are, scoot forward on the front of your chair. Most of the time I find when you are tight on the back of the shoulders, it's because you're drawing forward with the muscles on the front, so we'll stretch that out too. Clasp your hands and imagine you've got like a little egg, like a little Easter egg that you're holding into your hands, and lift the elbows up and draw them in towards each other. So immediately you get this lengthening across the pecs. And then try and take your hands away from your back. Compression in between the shoulder blades, big stretch on the pec muscles. And for those of you who are super flexy, I know right about now you want to straighten out your arms, but stay with me. Hug the elbows in, open the front of the chest. And relax that off. Just wait. Feel the sensations in the body. Come back to the front and we'll work into the upper trapezius across the top of the back. Eagle arms. Simple, we do this in class all the time. Take your right arm, bring it underneath your left. If you've got big muscles, lucky you, you can grab onto the outside of your shoulders. I want you to draw forward so you get this rounding out of the upper back. If you can touch the back of the hands together, do that. And if you can bring the palms together, even better. Lift up so the elbows are in line with the shoulders. Start to draw forward and maybe your arms can come away from you. Try and then relax the shoulders down. Take 2 big breaths and feel that the breath is filling in between your shoulder blades. And on your next inhale, arms go wide and we'll repeat left elbow wraps under right. Either grabbing onto the shoulders and pulling forward for you guys with big shoulders, or the back of the hands can touch maybe the palms. Lift the elbows, soften the shoulders. You may be fine here and feel the stretch already. Otherwise, you can round forward and draw the hands away from your face. Take 2 breaths in between the shoulder blades again. Big breath in to release and bring your hands down. Now I want you to take your blocks, and we're going to sit on a chair to do this. We're going to take the block and put it in between your shoulder blades. Depends on how high your chair is. You want it to be kind of in the middle of that thoracic lumbar joint, so quite up high, and you'll feel the pressure of the block in between the shoulder blades. Take the arms wide, lift up, bend the elbows and clasp your hands onto the back of the head. Wrap your elbows in and start to lean back, and you'll feel the pressure of the block touching in between those shoulder blades, all the muscles that run along the inside of the spine. and release. Keep pressure on the blocks. We're going to lift it up a little bit higher. Push back a little further. Big inhale, arms up over the top of your head. Clasp onto the back of your neck. Wrap the elbows in and start to lean back. Take 2 breaths here. Come forward. Take that block out, and again, just wait for the somatic experience of the body to settle. And lastly, to open the front of the chest, simply take your hand against the table and start to twist in the opposite direction. So we're trying to stretch the muscles here on our pecs that when we're rounded forward become quite tight. Think of this arm bone rolling back and down. And then we simply switch to the other side. So shoulder head rolls back and down. Twist. 2 breaths here. Release and come forward. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of relief into your upper neck and your shoulders. Thanks for your time. Namaste. Happy working from home.